Hi, I'm Jacob and I'm on a journey to financial freedom, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you along with me on how I do my online auction. More or less what website I use, how I do my bidding, and what I like to look for when I'm doing the bidding. So let's get started. So the site I actually use for my online bidding is illinois.highbid.com. So as you can see at the top, there's a search bar, a place for you to put your zip, and you can adjust, your miles. Like if you're willing to drive 500 miles to go to an auction, you can click 500 miles, but we're gonna stick with 50 miles. So I put my zip code in, and as you can see, there's a bunch of different auctions coming up that you can go ahead and look through. Like this one, it's BSJ sports cards. I believe it's mainly sports cards. Usually down here in the bidding notice, it'll tell you, kind of an idea what they have, like furniture, pictures, football cards, or baseball cards. As for me, I personally look for furniture, obviously, as you might be able to tell with what I've been doing on my channel. And now the auction we're going to look at today is actually this one right here, My Call Auction Co. And you won't be able to see it, but as you can see, it says I already registered, but other auctions will have a little button here that says register to bid. So first you want to actually start by doing that, and then you can, once you're approved, it really doesn't take no more than like 5 minutes. You can start bidding, as long as bidding is open. So we're gonna go ahead and view the catalog. I already looked at some of this stuff. So a majority of the stuff at the beginning is, a bunch of model cars, and that's not really something that I have flipped or really know much about, so we're just gonna skip past all that. Also real quick, if you're wondering, yes, I'm in my closet. I just moved and my closet is big enough to have my setup in here, so my setup is in here. I'm gonna deck it out a little bit more so I can film these and have a better filming / staging area. I'm gonna move all these out of the way eventually. All my clothes and stuff, they're gonna be pushed over this way out of camera sight so you don't see them. Anyway, let's get back to the auction. Now, I believe we're at the end of the cars here. Usually what I like to do, I mainly focus on furniture, but if I see something that, stands out to me, I'll take a look at it. These chairs are kind of nice. I mean, they're definitely a bit beat up. That'd be really nice to like refurbish. They're like retro chairs. All right, my camera just died, so I had to charge it real quick. Don't know exactly where I left off, but I'm looking at these retro chairs. They're nice. I mean, there's a little bit of damage, and by a little bit I mean a lot, but I feel like these would be pretty fun refurbishing project. I mean, it kind of just depends on how rusted up they are on the bottom, but you can easily hit that with another coat of black spray paint, tape off the bottom, and those seats could probably be cleaned if you put a decent amount of elbow grease into them. So before anything, I like to star or watch the items that I'm looking at that I kind of like, and then when you go back, you can see it's outlined in blue. Just shows that you're watching it. Now, some of this stuff is probably like antiques, and it would be worth getting to flip, but I'm mainly focused on like furniture. That's kind of like what I'm into. These are kind of nice, but it's pressed wood, and people don't really like pressed wood. This stuff looks kind of nice. The only thing I see, you can see that it's kind of like chipped up there and there. The desk is pretty chipped up. It's really chipped up on the bottom of that like nightstand. You really want to look at like the corners and the drawers and just anywhere there might be scuff marks. The one problem with online auctions is you don't actually get to see these items, so from the photos you gotta judge them the best you can. Now, I will definitely be able to sell this dresser. As for the desk and this little nightstand thing, probably not. I mean, this is a set, and I would prefer to sell it as a set, but I probably wouldn't be able to, get money off of those two things, at least not very much. Will it be worth spending $7-8 on that? Because I know for sure I could still probably flip that dresser for $50 easily. So we'll at least add that to the watch list, and we'll think about it. We'll come back to it. This lamp is kind of cool. I'm not gonna get it, but it's kind of cool. I like that blue glass on there. Looks like a headboard. Is that a little bookshelf? Storage tower and a bookshelf, right? Storage tower, inbox, bookshelf. I know for a fact that I can 100% sell bookshelves. People love them, the small ones, the bigger ones. The storage tower, it's basically a bookshelf. I'm pretty certain I can make some, you know, decent money on those. So, oh, and the bid's only $1 right now. Yeah, we're gonna add that to the watch for sure. That's definitely a good one. I'd bid what, another $1, so it'd go up to $2 for both of those. That small one I could definitely get like at least 20 bucks for. That storage one, it's still in the box if it has everything. That's another $20-$30. So that's another $40-$50 for only $2, which would be a pretty decent profit. These cake pans are kind of cool. I actually saw a video the other day. I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but he goes to like giant Goodwills and stuff, and he sells on eBay. He found a couple of cake pans and they sell for a decent amount. At least the name brands ones. Like this SpongeBob one, you can't really see it. Like SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, Red Flintstone. Some of you might hate me. I don't know who this bear is. God, I know your name. You're from Looney Tunes. That bird. Don't burn me in the comments for not knowing it. I'm sure some of that would probably go for a decent amount. Like at least 20 bucks. I think I looked some of them up. They definitely go for about like $20, at least, you know, some of the wider known characters. But I really don't want to get back into shipping items. I did that when I first started. And unless you're going to UPS or the post office with like a bunch of boxes to ship out, it's almost not really worth my time. Now you're gonna see here, this guitar, I already bid on it. I saw this the other day and I kind of was like, I wonder if someone put max bid in, so I bid, and right now I'm winning it. Now this guitar, it's a Slammer Hammer bass guitar with cover and Trans Amp B15. Now you're gonna see why I already bidded on this. I'm actually gonna pull this up on my phone as well. That's usually what I do my bidding on. I really don't use my PC, but I'm doing it for today's video. Bunch of keys. Tote with lid and keys. This is up to $3. Who wants keys? Are you just gonna go around town and just hope and pray that they unlock something? Like, what could you do with a bunch of already cut keys? Hooks. See, that makes sense. That makes sense why it's $12. Hooks are usable. A key without a lock is just pointless. $22 for Matchbox cars? Something in here might be worth it. I do have a bunch of cars I got from an auction a while ago that they're still sitting somewhere. I've shipped one or two of them out. I made a pretty decent profit on them. Like a single one that I sold, I think I sold 2 of them on eBay. A single one paid for all of the cars and then some. Granted, it was not that much, but it was enough to pay for the whole lot of cars. I haven't really listed the other ones because, you know, again, same thing with the shipping. Not really seeing too much here, honestly. 24 karat gold. How much do those go for? 28, 14. These are like in the same packaging. 13, 20. No, they don't really go for too much. I think you just have to have a rare one, and I don't think those ones are. Well, it would be nice to have a $2 bill. I don't want to spend $3 for a $2 bill, because then I'm just throwing money away. Bluetooth speaker, JBL. That's kind of nice. I wonder how much that goes for. Oh, 50 bucks on Amazon, and this is brand new. That's brand new in the box. That goes for $50. It's at $27.50. The next bid would probably be $28.50. I mean, if I really want a small profit, but I don't think I'd really be able to get too much for it, even though it is new, unless I sold it on like eBay or Amazon. I don't really think I'd get too much for it. Usually when you resell, you don't get retail value, and retail value is just under 50 bucks, and you're already spending, you know, 27. It's a mower for $725. That's actually kind of nice. That's kind of a nice mower. Toro V-Twin Commercial 22.5 HP 0 turn, 42 inches cut. See, I've always wanted to try flipping a bike. I've seen some people flip bikes, and it's pretty good, especially like older ones like this. This is a Free Spirit, and they make a pretty decent amount of money. Another good tip, if you're planning on selling on Facebook Marketplace, when you're wanting to, you know, bid on an item like the Spirit bike, go into Facebook Marketplace, search up what item you're wanting to sell, go over to availability and go to sold. And this way you can see if any of them are selling within your area. And from the looks of it, no Free Spirit bikes are really selling around here. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to pass on this bike for now, even though it's pretty nice. $1 for that bike though, ain't bad. That's a really nice vintage bike. Let me know how bad I just messed up down in the comments below. Shovels, stereo system, not really wanting that. Ooh. We got a glass patio table set. It looks like it's in really good shape. Honestly, there's no rust, no visible rust anyway. The glass is clean. Usually when you have a patio set outside for a while, it can like turn brown just from, you know, being outside, and the glass can get kind of just stained with dirt and grime over time. And this looks pretty decent. I'm not seeing any spots anywhere. The chairs themselves, their fabric looks pretty good. Like they weren't really sitting too much. This looks like it's got to be only a year or two old, if that. And if that is true, it was never really sat in. So we're definitely going to add that to the watch list. It is winter right now, or at least coming up on winter just about, so this might not sell until the summertime, but when it is summertime, this will be gone immediately. I can promise you that. This is so nice. I'm definitely going to be bidding on this. But like I said, I like to add everything to the watch list first, just so I can kind of see everything all at once before I, you know, place all my bids. Here's another patio set. See, this is what I was talking about when it's outside for a while. Like this piece right here, it's kind of hard to tell, but it is browned a little bit. It kind of just gets those like sun stains or whatever. On the rest of the table, it don't look bad. Does it have chairs? It does have chairs. And an umbrella. Yeah, those chairs are pretty dirty. I don't really want to do too much work trying to clean. So I think we're going to pass on that one, which is unfortunate because, I mean, it's not in the worst shape. Sanders, I actually do kind of need a sander because I want to start refurbishing some stuff. So I mean, I would prefer an orbital one, but these ones for what, $2 for two of them? That's not bad. I'll watch that. All right, we're back. It's the next day. My camera just kept dying on me, so we decided to cut our losses there and do our bidding now. There wasn't really a whole lot more that I found at this specific auction. I think we left off on probably the table saw or the sanders, but there's a nice table and chair set here. Table, 4 chairs. Looks like there is some slight damage on the bottom of that leg. Some fading to these chairs. Or maybe that could just be dust. That's another thing, like I said, with the photos it's kind of hard to tell. These do look pretty sturdy though, so we did add that to the watch list. And then the next thing was this dresser with a mirror. This dresser I know I can maybe sell, even though it is damaged. Thankfully they actually have a photo of some of the damage. They usually don't do that. It's a pretty big chip out of the corner of one of the drawers. With something like this, I kind of only want, with this auction specifically, I would prefer to have only one truck bed full, so we might not get that, but I just wanted to show you, you know, just look out for some of the damage, because I believe there's also, it looks like there's a scratch right here on the top of this dresser that they didn't really take a picture of. Again, you could definitely sell this dresser for, you know, quite a bit with that mirror. It's going for only $750 right now. Like I would get that if I had a trailer, but like I said, I only really want to do a truck full, so probably not gonna do that. I saw these end tables and I thought this would be a really fun first refurbishing project to do. I was thinking, you know, use those sanders we're gonna get here, sand the top of it, maybe do white on the top instead of that wood, do a pure white, and then for all of the metal framing, we'll spray paint that gold. And I feel like the white and gold might accent those basket drawers a little bit better. But, you know, these are beat up. I'm going to try and do a refurbish on these and see what I can get for them. They're only $3, so, you know, $3 in a project sounds pretty good to me. There's a Stanley chest here with a table lamp. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. I mean, there's some scuffs here, but I can maybe cover some of that up with Old English. I believe it's just like a really small dresser. I don't know what I could really get for this. I've never really sold a chests like this before, and it's only going for $1, so you know that would be something I would definitely bid on. Maybe not this specific auction, I probably won't get it now. Here's another table and chairs. It looks like it's a pretty big table. It has 4 separate leaves in it, so you know it's got to be pretty big. And I believe it comes with 5 chairs is what it says. Yep, 5 chairs on rollers. I don't know what the roller is. Maybe the table itself has rollers on it. I don't know. But only $3 at the moment. So now is the point where I usually, you know, go back, look at what I'm watching, and then I'll start placing my bids. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. As you can see, we already bid on the guitar, the storage tower, and small bookshelf. Yeah, we're definitely gonna bid on that. Confirm bid. The flat card collection, it's only $15. I'll think about that. We got 7 hours till it ends. The glass patio table, we're definitely gonna go ahead and get that. Oh, we're outbid, 22. Now we're winning. Now we're winning at $22.50 for that. Someone put in their max bid, so when, you know, their previous bid gets outmatched, their max bid is still up here, so they're still winning, but I just outbid them again. That table saw, that's only $4. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm pretty sure I can fit all that on my bed. Outbid. $7. Yeah. Now we're winning. Those sanders, yeah, we need some. We're winning. We'll skip past these for now. Definitely want these nice little end tables. We're winning there. Now, what I'm thinking is definitely for sure get the patio table and one of these other 2 tables. That one's $4. This one's only $3 at the moment. And I can put one table straight up on my bed and have the patio table upside down there. Should be able to get the patio chairs in the back of the truck here, and all the actual kitchen table chairs can go under the table in the back of the truck. The table saw should hopefully fit under the bed. If not, I'm sure I can fit it like, you know, right here on this seat. It's a mess right now, ignore that. You know, and then the small sanders and whatnot will fit wherever. So this one, it doesn't have a leaf. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about. And it's a little smaller, and I don't really want to put that directly on the glass table. Let's look at that other one again. This one's nice. I mean, it looks like those chairs have cushions. They're a bit nicer style. It's definitely a bigger table. It has, 4 leaves. So I think we're gonna go ahead and bid on this one. Confirm bid at $4. We're winning there. As you can see, currently we have the table and chairs, the 2 end tables, the sanders, the table saw, the patio table set, the storage tower and bookshelf, the slammer hammer bass guitar, and yeah, I believe that's it. And now a cool thing about this website is at the top here you can actually see the total you're bidding on. You can refresh it and you can see our total for bids is $83 right now, and that'll count for this current auction. And like, say I come down here and I start bidding on this auction, which I already started to look at and go through partly. If I was to bid on those, that would show at the top as well for, all my bids in total. It shows all the ones I'm winning, all the other ones I have that I'm watching right now. I think I'm going to stick with what we're currently bidding on at this auction right now. With a total of only $83, I'm looking at probably maybe a $300 to $400 return on all this stuff, because I can definitely get at least $100 for the kitchen table, at least another $100 for the patio set, the table saw, an easy $50. The 2 end tables, they're gonna take some work, but once I actually get the refurbishing done, that's probably another $50 there. The guitar is easily $150, maybe $200. These bookshelves right here, the storage tower along with a smaller bookshelf is $60, $70 maybe. I don't know the total of how much that is, but $300, $400, maybe a little over $400 we're looking at right now, which would, $75. Oh, we're losing. Someone just bid on something. The table saw, no. Do I want to bid $12.50 on that table saw? It's a nice table saw. How much do they go for on Facebook? Well, this, like I said, this is like a $300 table saw, so we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna bid on that. Anyway, I will update you once all the bidding ends and let you know where we're standing, and I'll let you know what we actually get from this auction. Until then, peace out. Alright, I'm back at my unit. I'm going to show you what I got, but I'm in a race with the sun before it goes down, so I'm going to get everything out, wipe it down, take photos and measurements, and then I will walk you through everything we got at the auction. So let's hurry up and get to work. Alright, we just got done. Just before sunset, it's starting to get dark out, so I had to put a little light up. You might have been able to tell I didn't get everything I was bidding on, and that's because everything started to go for a lot. And when it gets up there, it, shortens my margin for profit, and some of the items just aren't worth it at that point. I can't remember exactly how much we spent, so I'll put the amount we spent at this auction right here down below, and I'll walk you through real quick what we got. It's only 4 things, but let's get to it. Now, the first thing we got is this small bookshelf right here. It actually came with this shelf as well that's still in the box. I'm pretty sure we only spent $10 or $12 for both of those together, and I can easily sell this one right here for like 20, 25, 30 bucks because I have before. And this one's still in the box. I'm sure I can get pretty much around the same. And then the next thing we got was this very beautiful patio table set and chairs. Still in amazing shape. All I had to do was wipe it down and it looks super clean now. I don't know how well you can see it. And the patio chairs, they're in really good shape too. They're a little dirty, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm a little iffy on this item because it is winter time right now. No one's really going to want a patio set, but I could not pass this up. It was in such good shape. I can easily get $150 for this when summertime comes if nobody buys it now, but I'm going to get it listed now. And then the last thing was this really freaking heavy dining room table with 5 chairs. It came with 4 leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are also very heavy. Alright, camera died, so I'm going to try and squeeze this in before it dies again. We got that really, really heavy table, as you might have saw during the time lapse. That in itself should be able to cover the whole auction cost once I make that flip and then some. I'm thinking I could easily sell that table for like $2, maybe even $250, and I don't think I'm exaggerating this time. That is a beautiful, solid, heavy wood table with 4 leaves, 5 chairs, all in really good shape. Some minor damage here and there, but nothing too bad. Anyway, before my camera dies again, I'm gonna hand it off to future Jacob, and we will talk about something. Go ahead. Alright, camera died a lot throughout this video, so it might be a little mixed up, a little cut here, there,
whatever. But anyway, it's time to run through the numbers. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to remind you at the beginning of the episode what our current channel's net worth was. So our current channel's net worth before this episode and before going into the auction was $4,792. And at the auction I just showed you or walked you through the process of, where we got the table, the patio table, and the 2 bookshelves, we only ended up spending a total of $141, bringing our new channel's net worth to $4,651. But anyway, that is all for me in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this style of content today. If you have any comments, suggestions, relations to whatever I have done in today's video, let me know down in the comments below what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do down below. Anyway, that's all for me. Again, I hope you enjoyed. This is Jacob signing off. Peace.